This is a quick update on the situation with my cochlear implant. You can see I'm wearing it again. The quality is not brilliant. It's nowhere near as good as it was, which I'll tell you why in a short while. Basically, on the 24th of December, I had an appointment with a consultant. Nothing much was really ascertained at the meeting, except for the fact that I was told that basically I shouldn't wear the implant until they'd resolved, or possibly resolved, what the issues were. On the 29th of December, I had a CT scan, and a person from Cochlear, the manufacturers, came up and ran some tests on the implant. During the testing sequence, it was determined that out of 22 electrodes, only 6 were functioning. The picture shown here is an example of what she had on her laptop screen. I wish I'd have took a picture, but I didn't. So this is the best approximation I can come up with. This is roughly what it looked like. So yeah, later that day I had a CT scan, and I was then told it would be 10 to 14 days before I got the results. But today is Thursday the 15th of December, and yesterday I finally got a last minute email asking if I could attend the clinic yesterday at midday, which I did. I met with the guy who actually performed the operation initially, and it was a very productive meeting, and it looks as though they've finally discovered the problem. The problem appears to be, from the CT scan, it shows that there is air in and around the cochlea, and there's air under the skin next to the implant. So the air under the skin next to the implant explains why I'm feeling pressure at the implant area and occasional pain. The air around the cochlea itself explains, hopefully, why the implant is not functioning correctly, because basically the electrodes require fluid to transmit their data, their information. There is no fluid, it's just air. Consequently, it's not working. So that's a good thing, because we kind of have an explanation. The bad part of it is they don't actually know how to fix it. Apparently, I am unique. My mother told me that, I think. Or she called me something like that. They want my permission to write up a medical journal, including my symptoms, because they've never seen it before. Now, that's not a problem. I don't mind giving them the permission to use it. That's great. The problem is they don't know 100% how to fix it, as I say, and their proposed next step is to operate through my nose and block my eustachian tube to my right ear, which is the ear that the implant's over. The idea being to prevent any further air ingress. They then hope that once that's done, the fluid will return and things will come back to normal. Nobody knows. If that doesn't work, the next step is they intend to potentially operate and replace the implant, but I'm told that that carries significantly higher risks. So we're at a point now where I'm waiting for news of a surgery date, which I'm told will be within a couple of weeks, to have an operation which could well be completely pointless, and I don't know whether that's going to cause any further problems, who knows? But all we can do is hope for the best, give it a go, see what happens, I guess. In the meantime, I have put the cochlear I have put the processor back on the cochlear implant. The sound quality is pretty poor, but it actually isn't as bad as it has been. And I'm hoping that, against all hopes, that within the period between now and when I'm given the time for the operation, that I can turn around to them and say, actually, it's improved, and it's unlikely, I know. Anyway, that's where we're at. I shall keep making update videos when appropriate.